R.E.P.O just released the first look into their new update that anyone can access, and here's everything that was added or changed from the previous version. And before you hear any of these changes and start typing in the comments, the changes are so bad, the devs completely screwed this up and that up, remember that this is a beta, so this is not the official update. The devs are looking for your feedback and the bugs that occur so that they can fix them. Alright, let's get into it. Starting with the biggest addition, the new museum map. The map includes a ton of new items and a lot of them are interactable. The museum also has new vents to travel around, to getting to places that could have loot, and a lot of different rooms with parkour. The most notable items are the boombox, which makes you dance with it, the giant radiation cup, which when broken will have radiation that damages you, and the baby head, which will make noise and attract monsters if held upright. And they also added me into the game. Yes, a moldy bread. Had to mention this, very important. Up next we have new matchmaking. You are now able to host and play in random lobbies by joining through the server list. You can also choose to join a random server as well. In addition, you can now choose the region you want to play in or host in. The days of the strength meta might be over, as an overcharge system has been implemented. When holding an enemy for too long, you will be blasted back and take damage. The circle in the center of your screen shows how close you are to overcharging. Smaller enemies make you overcharge very slowly, while larger, tier 3 enemies will make you overcharge very fast. If multiple players grab the same enemy, the overcharge is slower and split between the players. I like this system, but personally have recommendations that should be changed. You still overcharge on enemies that are stunned. I think this system would work a lot better if the stunned enemies did not increase your overcharge meter. You can also now kick players from your lobby, and lobby passwords exist. But someone in chat asked what the shape of Italy is.
I know what the shape of Italy is.
What is it?
Is this a joke? Is this a troll? Is this a meme?
No,
is
no,
this
no.
a joke? If I answer it, then I'm gonna get trolled. It's
No,
a boot.
no.
Like a boot.
There are 4 new shop items that are very fun to use: the pulse pistol, bolt zap, prod zap, and duck bucket. The pulse pistol makes enemies get blasted away, similar to how the pulse grenades work. The bolt zap is a crossbow that stuns enemies for a very short period of time when they are shot. The prod zap is similar, that stuns enemies for a short period of time, but it is a melee weapon. And the duck bucket is just a really goofy item that is actually super effective in getting rid of the duck. We were able to find the duck bucket in the secret shop. There's a new display system for energy. Each stock on the battery of an item correlates to one use. You can also now see the notches next to the crystals where you recharge your items. There are new facial expressions you can do with your semi-bot by using the number keys 5 through 0. And extraction points now have a new outline where the red lights are going off to show what items are outside the area and at risk of being destroyed. For changes, microphones are active slightly longer when semi-bots are dying. This allows for some goofy moments when screams last longer. Spectate doesn't collide with enemies anymore. Potions on Swiftbroom Academy no longer have a particle effect. This is to make them slightly more hidden. Also in Swiftbroom, padlocks of blocked furniture was changed to planks. Upscream now has a new look and is pretty freaky. The chef now has death effects and sounds. The robe has a new death sound. It also seems that drones like the feather drone and zero gravity drone deplete much faster. There are a few changes here that worry me. With the new overcharge system making a huge focus on shop items, I'm super worried about the balancing of energy. It feels extremely rough to enjoy using the melee weapons and new guns when there isn't enough crystals to go around. These items take up a ton of charge, and crystals still get very expensive very fast, so I hope there's a little bit of adjustment into either the crystal prices or just how the charge system works upon full release of the update. For balances, shop prices for upgrades are slightly lowered for each player that is on the team to make sharing upgrades easier. All enemies can now hear you if close enough to the player and will attack them. For enemies, you now need heavier objects to do damage and stun them. So for smaller enemies like Spewer, you now need medium objects to stun them, and larger enemies like the Robe, you need large objects to stun them. In addition, some enemies are now heavier and harder to pick up when stunned. When using valuables to stun, they now lose a set percentage of their value when damaging the enemy. Bowtie has more health. Melee weapons got a huge buff. They have more durability, easier to swing, and now are no longer set at a certain reach, so you can just scroll in and out to give your melee weapon more distance. The guns got a bit of a buff. Guns now have almost perfect accuracy when they are still. The handgun has 8 bullets, shotgun has 4 bullets, and tranq gun now has 5 bullets. Tranq gun also has a bigger hitbox. Frying pan got a buff and now does more damage. All weapon prices were lowered. The wind-up frog has a higher value, and the propane tank was nerfed so it no longer freezes enemies when doing damage. As for some other miscellaneous stuff worth mentioning, the huntsman now has a little hum that he does when minding his own business. The bug where the lobby would infinitely load was fixed. The animal crate and saw blade causing enemies to respawn super fast was actually apparently a bug, and this was fixed. The robe bug where it would become invincible was fixed. The free health pack, infinite crystal, and infinite ammo bug were fixed. Rotating now takes player strength into account, so heavy items are much harder to rotate into the cart and upstairs. And a bunch of other small fixes were made regarding to the UI and player saves that aren't really worth mentioning, so you can find them on the Semi-Work Discord if you're very curious on the specifics of those. Overall, I'm super pleased with the update, and the things that feel a bit iffy I'm sure will get ironed out as the dev team works extremely hard and are super knowledgeable and just work really well with the player base. But here was our first experience with a ton of hilarious clips.
Level!
Wait, new item.
Ooh, what do we got here?
Grab it.
We got, oh, it looks like you.
It's a new toy.
Get on the other side, bro. It's a 1-to-1.
All right, yeah.
Exactly, yeah, I can see it.
Okay. Wait, if you break it, does the toy come out? Like if you break the boxing, will the toy come out? Yeah.
I'm never listening to you again, bro.
I don't know what this is, bro.
There's no way.
Bro.
Dude,
No
they
joke,
added bread. They added moldy bread.
It is you.
There's no way.
You've made it to R.E.P.O. Get me out of here!
Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh, you're
I'm
mine.
very claustrophobic.
Nuh-uh.
Get me out of here right now!
You're going up here. We can get it to work.
Nothing.
Wait, here, I'll put it in the top of the bucket.
Okay.
Okay, now put it on him.
Why didn't you tell me? Why didn't you?
Because if I shouted, he would shoot me.
Well, that's better! I was in the menu. I was literally in the menu.
You type /cinematic as you died is really funny. Get ready.
I can't move yet, the animal. Wait, hang on. Let me hit you again and talk.
Hello?
talking?
Hello? I'm talking? Is it,
Here, hit me with it.
wait, there's no way. Does it change your voice? Hey man, what's up?
Damage to assist. Hit him! What the? Frying pan, what's going on?
Get him. I'll pulse him and you hit him. Get him. Oh my gosh, new meta. Yeah.
It's the PP combo. Oh, here we go. You missed.
Oh my gosh. Get it. Keep hitting it. Yeah! No, it's actually a crazy combo.
PP combo.
The PP combo, pulse pen combo. Gosh, you all are so nice. You're so nice. I'm going. Oh, goodness. Get bonked. Oh my gosh, dude, I can't. That moves your screen so much. Yeah, that's all you, man. That's all you. Oh,
No.
No, it's got
yeah.
some.
It's got some give to it.
Yeah, it's,
My money.
Okay. Well, there it goes. At least we'll still have this milk.
oh, it hurts. Don't break it. This stuff hurts now when you break it. What explodes and what doesn't?
You're not wrong,
Oh my
you're
god,
not
they changed the upstream. Holy shit, that's terrifying. Got him.
What's going on?
Stunning,
I lost the
stunning,
pan. I lost the pan. I lost the pan.
Stunning.
I lost the
Stunning,
pan.
dragon to pit, dragon to hole, dragon to hole, dragon to hole.
No, there's another one. I'm dead.
Got one. The paper sold. Oh, wait, I'm crazy. That's why they call me Brad. Watch this.
Wait, hang on. Let me get the money back out. The radiation.
No.
I hope you enjoyed the video. We are getting closer to 100k subs every day, so if you like the content, make sure you're subscribed. Thanks so much. I appreciate you all watching. Always have, always will.